The real problem is in America. The real problem isn't Trump. Trump is a symptom. And here's Dylan Ratigan, and he's going to lay it down for you even harsher than I just did. You ready?
The Democrats want you to believe that their party is, of course, wonderful and fabulous and wants to help save the world and all the rest of this. And they want you to believe that the only problem with the American political system is the Republicans, and more importantly, the corruption of the American political system and the Republicans by the Russians. This, of course, would be the most horrible thing that could come from the current political situation. Because if we allow the Democratic Party to convince anybody, ridiculous they've even convinced themselves, that the primary issue with the American political process is Donald Trump and the Republicans, that validates their capacity to sustain themselves in a disgusting and corrupt fashion. The reality is, the only reason we have Donald Trump as our president and these horrendous Republicans is because of the unadulterated failure and corruption in the Democratic Party. Think about how bad, how unappealing, how offensive Barack Obama and ultimately Hillary Clinton had to be to the American population in order for them to even remotely begin to choose someone like Donald Trump as a better alternative. Think about how bad people have to view the level of corruption in the Democratic Party to think of Donald Trump as a remotely preferable alternative. Donald Trump is terrible. The Republicans are offensive beyond comprehension. But the solution is not the Democrats. The solution is a final terminal bypass of these two utterly corrupt political parties. And the Democrats are desperately fighting to try to convince you and everybody else that the only problem is the Republicans and Trump, and that they are quite actually perfect in their own way, when they are the ones who are the biggest contributors to the Trump campaign and the Trump problem.
Wow. You know, it's like I say to people whenever someone says, you know, I am shocked that we have Donald Trump. I say, really? I learned about cause and effect in the 4th grade.
Oh, Ron, bam. You smack people hard. So there you go. Who's the biggest So when instead of blaming Bernie Bros and Susan Sarandon and Jill Stein and jagoff podcasters, nightclub comedians, maybe you blame the people in power who did this. The Democrats, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Tom Perez, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Donna Brazil,